Hi again guys, so we've got another drag spec tune for you today, and this time it's for the Mitsubishi Evo VI, and we're actually going to be comparing this tune to the top speed tune I did 2 days ago for the Evo VI. So this is going to be a pretty interesting comparison. So this is a slightly different Evo VI to the one I did the tune for 2 days ago. The one I did the tune for 2 days ago was the Tommi Mäkinen edition with the body stripe that you win in career mode. The version that I'm using here is the Evo VI Tommi Mäkinen edition RS, which is 100 kilos lighter stock than the stripe version. This is also a premium car if you're looking for it in the dealership, and just make sure it's called the Tommi Mäkinen and RS, as you can see at the top there. So you want your racing soft tyres. For suspension, we've got the ride height on 110 on the front, 100 on the back. Springs, we've got 10 on the front, 450 on the back. Dampers 10, 1, 10, 10. Anti-roll 7, 7, as you can see. Neutral camber, neutral toe. For the brakes, we've just increased the front to 6, lowered the back to 4. For the gearbox, we've got an auto setting of 124. And for, I think, yeah, all of the gears we've got all the way to the left, with a final drive of 3. For the diff, high initial torque, high acceleration and low braking, and the torque distribution we've got on 30/70, as you can see. All the power upgrades and NOS. Obviously most drag racers don't use NOS, but I'm just showing you the fastest that it can be, you know, with NOS. And weight loss as usual. Traction control we've got turned off, and I am actually using an auto gearbox as usual, and the reason for that, obviously in real drag racing you don't use a manual, and most people don't, but I am not a drag racer, I'm a drag tuner. I don't do that much, you know, really intense drag racing. I prefer to just make tunes, and if I win I win, if I don't I don't. So basically I'm using this auto box just to show you the baseline essentially of, this is pretty much the worst that the car can be. So if you use a manual, it can only be better than this. So consider this as your baseline. So we're going to hit it with NOS. The Ghost replay that we're going up against, as I said, is from the tune setup 2 days ago, in which I'm also using NOS, so it's a fair battle. We're going to redline it. Like I said, we're using auto, traction control is turned off obviously, and see the comparison. So we'll go on 1 minute. So as you can see, the actual launch is the same on both cars, as you'd expect from the similar power and weight, but from then on it just totally destroys my top speed tune, as you'd expect it to, being a drag tune. Obviously top end, this car is not as quick. The cruising speed is actually pretty much the same, but the nitrous speed, because as you can see we're already on the red line, so my tune from before does obviously overtake it for top speed. But yeah, for drag it's really good. And as usual, I've only done one of these videos, but as usual from now on, these are the actual replay verified performance specs for this car. So it does 0 to 60 in 1.5 seconds, 0 to 100 in 3.3, 0 to 150 in 7, 0 to 200 in 13.8, which interestingly is a full second quicker than my top speed tune from 2 days ago. Full second quicker. It does the quarter mile in 8.4. That's probably not all that great, but like I said, we're using an auto box. And it does 1,000 meters in 15.5. So for a car with only 570 brake, it's very rapid. So yeah, hope you find this tune setup helpful. If you did, feel free to subscribe, put out new tunes every day, and as always, thanks for watching.